This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Show sucks.
I wasn't going to say anything.
We suck. The callers suck. The topics suck. Everything on this show sucks. Hi, how's it going? We sound great. Slurping, snot. We're sitting,
I know.
I'm sitting here.
I can't. There's so much going on.
I cannot do anything about the snot coming out of my nose. I cannot do a thing.
I can just let it run down my face, I guess.
I could play a song and stop snorting snot.
Oh, God.
So weird.
My eyes.
The back of my throat right now. I just want to take a...
Stop rubbing my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Can we take a nap or something? Maybe?
Let's see. We had coffee break. Can we have... Okay, we're going to try something new. I'm going to guess this has never been done on radio. I'm breaking barriers. Breaking down barriers. Cutting through the crap. We've had coffee break. Now we're going to have nap time. It's never been done on radio. It's early. The only people listening are like the same three people trying to call again.
Right.
Same people trying to call the show again twice to prop us up. I understand it. We're gonna have nap time.
Oh, man.
I wish we had some birds.
Oh, dude, I got...
All right.
Hey, we did bird calls on the air together.
Oh, really?
On
Oh,
Friday.
true. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna try. This will be a relaxing experiment for everybody.
I love it.
Because we've stressed you out. Now that you know the pollen count's up and there's a guy stuck in a tree.
Here's 8 hours of birds.
All right. What are you on?
2.
All right, here we go. Nap. JJO's first ever morning show. Nap time.
Oh, that's nice. I'm going to dim the lights a little bit.
Thinking about it, not to ruin nap time. It'd be the same thing if you just didn't turn on your radio.
Stop thinking you're supposed to be sleeping. Okay, I gotta stop or I'm really gonna fall asleep.
Dude, I swear to God. I swear to God. I went into airplane mode. My mouth was open. I had drool coming down my mouth. I was in total...
Can you imagine?
I was in total airplane mode.
We have 8 hours of bird noises to run through. Can you imagine? Ski comes in. She's like, dude.
Dude, not a bit. That is not a bit. Nap time brought to you by Edge Construction.
Oh, hell no. That is nice bird noise.
Yeah, that is nice.
I gotta get rid of that. That's making me sleep.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm into a coma. Wrap it up. I got to go.
Hey, were you giving us the birds?
Ah, Nate.
Yeah. Yeah, I raised your tweets.
Right. That's really good. Man,
What do you have, a pet bird?
Just a proud moment if Paul was here. He'd love it.
Oh, I know, right?
All right, nap time. I have a feeling that one's not going to catch on.
Yeah, maybe not.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing
The
it.
JJO Morning Show podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Florida. Florida be cray. PC2, please. So, this 22-year-old lady, 5 months pregnant, she had an order at McDonald's. So, Tiana Jones Happy Meal, a chocolate shake, Filet-O-Fish, tea, and fries.
Oh.
Is that all for you, sister?
I would be mad if I didn't get my filet fish with
Dude,
my warm.
How good does a Filet-O-Fish sound?
With my warm buns.
Let me see them buns. When she arrived at the drive-thru, I'm assuming she placed it on a mobile order. She was directed to pull up to the third window. Instead, she ignored the directions, parked her car, and entered the restaurant to address the mistake. She wasn't going to address it in a calm, cool, and collected manner. You know this. McDonald's surveillance video captured Jones's interaction with employees. She became so irate, it led to a 911 call over the wrong order. There's a couple minutes of the phone call we can listen to. It was a 10-minute long phone call.
They have it ready, but because it was a special order, they confused some things, and they asked her, pull up to window 3. We'll fix it for you really quick. Well, she got McMad.
I'm at McDonald's. I'm 5 months pregnant. I want my money. They trying to treat me out my money.
I don't know what was wrong with her that night. I don't know if she was like 2 fries short of a Happy Meal, but she created a McMess. She pulls her shirt up. There you go. There's a little twerk on the way out the door.
She twerked before she left.
Oh, she's got too much sodium in her diet. She needs to level out.
Man, oh man. Started knocking over food condiments.
Wouldn't it be funny if she worked at the McDonald's she threw the fit at? What's her name?
Tiana's.
Oh, Tiana. Tiana's. Come back in here. Your shift starts in 10 minutes. Just come on in and eat.
You would have just waited. You would have got your shift meal. Dang. I know. I cannot believe.
But no.
It's she just causes all this chaos. She's like throwing cops and doing this and yelling and screaming. Yeah, she's saying, I'm at McDonald's. I'm pregnant. These people don't know how to run a effing McDonald's.
Oh, wow. You don't know the rules of the fast food industry, lady.
And then she twerked. And you know what? She left without her food.
So much energy. So much energy. Yeah, no food. Now you don't get your sandwich.
Right. Now you're gonna be thinking about Filet-O-Fish all night and never have it.
What do you do to kill time when you're? I have Murphy's Law of fast food drive-through lines.
Okay.
If the line, like when I get my coffee over here in Odana, and there's 4 cars in front of me, I pull out my phone to start reading a topic like about jaws of life. And once I do, the line magically moves. It's Murphy's Law of, or like you want to start texting somebody, the line will move, and you're like, oh, I wanted to finish this text.
Yeah.
Murphy's Law of fast food.
I believe you.
It's really strange, but it works. Trust me on this. I eat a lot of fast food. I have a huge ass.
I thought they were steamed buns.
What do you do when you're waiting in line?
I don't really do that. I order on the mobile apps so I can just go right in and get my stuff.
I had I haven't had one in a while. We hit Culver's the other night. I had a raspberry sundae. I have not had raspberry in years. Dude, I am breaking up with strawberry for the summer. I'm going straight raspberry.
I love raspberry.
Oh.
I got my profile by Sanford Ice Cream for times just like this when people start talking about ice cream nonstop.
Yeah.
I know. And then Culver's has been in my brain since like last Monday.
Don't fight it.
I'm fighting it.
Go get the double on the toast. It's amazing.
I was looking through the online thing. I was going to place an order, and I was just like,
I got the patty melt on the double patty melt.
I know. I was looking at that.
On the whatever it is, the Texas toast or whatever it is. What do they call that? I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
They call it Totes Phenoms.
That'd be a good name for a fast food place, Totes Phenoms.
Look at what I had in my basket. The corn dog value basket. What up?
Whoa, where's that at?
Culver's.
They do corn dogs?
That's a little known secret.
Oh, wow.
All right, your sandwich that you're currently in love with is there's a Wisconsin Swiss melt?
Yeah.
Or the sourdough melt?
It's the sourdough. It's phenomenal. And it actually looks like the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Did you read about the guy suing McDonald's because the thing doesn't look like the picture?
I thought we already went through this, like in the 90s.
I got a news dump this morning, and then I got the guy at McDonald's, Don Gorski. Did you talk about him last week?
yeah.
Did you talk about him?
Oh, yeah.
Phenomenal. I was just reading. I missed it.
We can't not talk about Gorski.
Don Gorski from Fond du Lac celebrated 50 years of eating McDonald's last Tuesday. It was May 17th, 1972, when Fond du Lac's Don Gorski ordered his first Big Mac. He's eating a Big Mac every day.
He doesn't twerk before he leaves.
2018, Gorski ate his 30,000th Big Mac, 30,000th, and became the first person to eat the most Big Macs by Guinness. He further solidified it in December 2021 by reaching 32,672.
It's a lot of burgers.
He goes, he's missed 8 days in 50 years. Because I got a lot of people saying I was going to die of a heart attack within 15,000 Big Macs. Heck, now I'm over 30,000. I'm still alive. It's not really the food you eat. It's your lifestyle. If you're lazy, probably would have gained a lot of weight because I'm so active.
What does he do?
What is the Big Mac workout? I don't know. He's skinny as hell.
I would like the Gorski plan, please.
I don't.
He's got to eat other vegetables.
He looks normal. He's got decent skin. I mean, for his age.
Yeah, what's his blood pressure and stuff?
He sits there and eats with a button on. Guinness World Record. How cool would that be? They ought to put a statue of him in all the McDonald's. I don't know, man.
They should have a Gorski
he
promotion where they hand out wigs that look like his hair.
Exactly. I was just going to say, it looks like his mom cuts his hair still at this point. It's a bowl cut. That is
But it's long in the back.
That is... Oh, he's got a ponytail.
Yeah.
That is the worst haircut on planet Earth.
It really
There is not a worse haircut.
It really is the worst. I think Don might be on the spectrum a little bit.
He just stands there and cuts a straight line right across.
Yeah.
He doesn't try to poof it up or anything. That's it. Wow. What a guy.
Yeah.
We all burn it differently. We're all different. I can sit here and burn 1,000 calories.
Right.
That's why I'm buff.
Steamy buns.
Steamy buns. Maybe after his mommy cuts his hair, he drives his bicycle to Big Mac Town. You guys want to go to Big Mac Town? Hi, how's it going?
Hey, does it say how many different McDonald's he bought a Big Mac from, or is it the same McDonald's for 50 years?
That's a great question. I mean, a Big Mac's
does Don Gorski travel?
A Big Mac's only like 500 calories. I mean, if that's all you eat all day,
yeah, you could go for a jog and burn that off.
Yeah.
Right. I go home after eating Culver's and I eat half a bag of salt potato chips.
You ain't burning that off.
I know.
Yeah.
I do it because I can.
I know, right?
That's the problem.
America.
I like to, yeah. All right, thanks.
Yep.
So, one Big Mac a day. That probably, honestly, would be a great diet plan.
Yeah.
If you had an iced tea, a Big Mac, and a parfait. Hello?
It's 2 Big Macs a day.
Oh, 2 Big Macs a day. Man, you know who else had this haircut? Oh, it just hit me. Who else? Captain Kangaroo. Had the same
I don't know that.
horrible haircut. Although I think Captain Kangaroo might have been a toupee that they didn't finish.
Okay, get this. Gorski says his taste buds have always fluctuated in sensitivity, so he often eats a Big Mac without being able to taste it.
What? Read that again. Read that again.
He says his taste buds have always fluctuated in sensitivity. So he often eats a Big Mac without being able to taste it.
When we lost our taste during COVID, Christy and I at the same time for a little over a week. I remember we went and spent $30 at the Culver's. Neither one of us could taste it. And we just literally stopped eating.
Yeah. When Ski lost her sense of taste, I remember I
mean, mine was gone. I couldn't, nothing. Tabasco, nothing.
It was weird. Well, yeah, when it happened to me, because I had made sloppy joes for everybody, and I was, as you're making them, you kind of sample it so you know what to add and whatever. And so I went to taste it, and I was like, oh, no.
Uh-huh.
So then I had to have other people taste it, but they couldn't tell me what to add because they don't know how to make them, and it was the awful tragedy. But anyway, I tried to eat healthy because I figured I can't taste bad stuff anyway, right?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Right.
Ski's in there eating peanut butter filled pretzels and candy bars. She's like, I don't even care. Whatever.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my.
Dude, this story is nuts. Wisconsin couples say they killed a bear who attacked them inside their own damn home. They spotted it eating from their bird feeder. So then they yelled at it, which is, what you're supposed to.
Right. Get.
Go on now, get.
Who's a good boo-boo?
The bear charged through a window after they yelled at it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no kidding.
What are the odds?
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears. The bears can smell the menstruation.
It's like the bear got into the meth.
Dude, I had no idea that from that far away, you can make eye contact with the dang thing, tell it to leave, and then it can just be like, no, I'm coming in. That's so, because I thought black bears were, it didn't say what kind of bear it was, but it's got to be a black bear, right?
We just saw one in Florida.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a weird story, man. This is all true.
I love weird stories.
I mean, I lie to you guys a lot, but this one's absolutely true. Verifiable. So we're in Florida, down in the Gulf, and our friend's neighborhood. And it's woodsy, very woodsy down in the Pensacola area. And they live in a place called, I won't say it, because people are weird and I'll go there. And between, 98 and the bay of Pensacola, there's woods, very woodsy, dense. And she was out jogging. Christy went out jogging. And I got on the bicycle. It's about 9 o'clock and in the morning. She jogs. You got to do it in the morning because it's already 90 degrees.
Yeah, right.
So she's out jogging. I take off on a bicycle, and then a couple of blocks away, she's coming at me. So she's like, you want me to go get the bicycle? I'm like, sure. So we go get the other bicycle. We go right back to where I saw her. Right when we got there, probably a 400 or 500 pound black bear ran across the street.
Did it look at you?
And into the woods. No, he was rumbling, bumbling, and on a mission.
Or like kind of a low growl or whatever.
Now we're wondering what that bear would have done if they would have intersected each other 2 minutes before we got there.
Right. Time. It's important.
I said, on the bicycle, we may have had a chance to outrun it. Maybe.
No.
But probably not.
No.
So, yeah, near unbearable experience in Florida. I mean, it was great to see. And then I went back and I told Phil and Heather, I go, man, we just saw the biggest bear I've ever seen outside of a zoo.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, my God, you're so lucky. They only come out at night. I'm like, well, that makes me feel better.
They must have liked your musk.
They're like, there's bears all over. Like, what?
It was okay. Well, I'm glad you lived.
We lived.
Both the husband and the wife were injured before they were able to stab the freaking bear with a kitchen knife.
That's amazing. I'm thinking Revenant right now, and he had a .50 caliber gun.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, the man was able to grab a firearm and kill the animal.
Okay, there.
Right to bear arms.
I didn't think the knife was going to do it.
The man and the woman treated at a hospital. They had a bunch of bites and various injuries. The kids were asleep upstairs. They ain't doing nothing to help you. Worthless.
So who's stabbing the bear? The wife while he's getting the gun?
It says they. One of them stabbed the bear.
Oh, yeah. That was Mama was.
You're like, man, all I can find is this paring knife. It's doing nothing.
It's called stand your ground. That bear was not going to get to the kids, man.
Sheriff's office says the bear was an adult female, and one cub was seen running off as the bear crashed through the window.
Wow.
So they're taking the bear in for testing. I don't know. Terrifying. Jesus Christ. Worst night ever.
I guess I would yell at the bear. Or do you hide?
Well, I thought we weren't supposed to have our bird feeders up.
I mean, maybe it wouldn't have crashed through the glass if they wouldn't have yelled anything. It's just a bird feeder.
Yeah, I thought we were. According to the director of the U.S. Department of blah, 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 we're good. You can have your feeders up. Because for a while they were like, don't. Now they say, we don't care. It's like COVID all over again. It's bird COVID.
Yeah, at the beginning there, I thought you were going to say that a Wisconsin couple killed a bunch of Chicago Bear fans. Like, oh, that's okay.
No, it's not.
Oh, wait. Is that
still not okay?
Am I supposed to say that?
Uh-uh.
They get to keep the bear, don't they? There's some.
Well, they took it in for testing, but yeah, I'd be like, man, I'm gonna make a rug out of that thing.
Put that in a pot roast.
Come on. Oh yeah, dude.
Boom.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Drunk driving is what I like to do. I like drunk driving with you.
PC Yes, Lord.
An Amish man from outside Cleveland, charged with this as OVI, which I'm assuming it's OWI too. After passing out while driving a horse-drawn buggy, letting it cruise on the wrong side of the road. So I have audio of an incident between the Amish driver, Nathan Miller, and deputies as they try to gain control of the vehicle, because the horse will just drive home. You know, it knows where it lives.
Sure. That's why you can pass out.
Right.
With the horse doing.
So here we are.
Got a drunk Amish guy passed down the buggy. Whoa! Hey! Wake up! There's a Bud Light can sitting in there, and he passed clean out.
That's what he did to me.
He'll go home. The horse knows how to get home. He's passed clean out.
Yeah.
He's slumped over. I'm gonna see if I can get in front of him and slow down. We might have it stopped. Nope. Disregard. He just rammed it into my car.
Oh.
Jesus, dude.
For real. Poor horse. But that's a thing. They ain't supposed to drink.
When I hear those stories, I always think it could be worse. Like they caught that Amish guy having sex with his horse.
Yeah, that would have sucked too.
I
yeah.
always think that there's always a upside.
The horse lunged forward and crashed the buggy into a cruiser.
Oh,
that poor
no.
thing was probably terrified.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Just running full on down the wrong side of the road.
Oh, man.
I know.
Freaking Jeremiah's been hitting the hooch a little too hard. Come on now, Abram. Come on, Jacob. Get out of the barn. Get off hooch.
Yep. I guess telling people they can't do things doesn't work.
What percentage of Amish people are
drunks?
Hooked. Yeah. And then you got Rumspringa, where they take off and they go do the. Remember that call? Oh, I wish I had it. Those dudes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We got a call once. God, it was the greatest call ever.
It really was.
They were calling us for the first time on Rumspringa in a car. It's where the youth gets to go out and go crazy for a month or something.
I'm not sure how long.
They got to purge the temptation, then they go back. Let's see, beer or building barns. I don't know. I'd probably take beer.
Well, and the thing is, like, if they decide that they want to come be heathens with the rest of us, it's not exactly easy. They basically end up going back.
Right.
You know?
Sure, they run out of money or whatever.
Well, it ain't about running out of money. They don't have a social security number, so they can't get a job. Or, you know, they have no forms of identification, so they can't blend with us at all. Plus, like, they don't really know our customs and stuff, and everything they know is in that Amish community.
Sure.
And so they get shunned. And then they have no family, they have nothing.
So they're not going to live in an Amish paradise.
No, that's not a thing. It says the Amish and Mennonites do drink. Throughout the world, different nationalities.
That's a hard cider that he got made there.
Yeah. So I guess, I mean, there's not like an Amish club that you can go and tear it up at, get your groove on, but they do enjoy it in small groups, away from others who may judge someone for drinking, like a cop who's going to judge you for drinking and being passed out in your buggy.
Remember the guy that had a Amish Uber? Remember that dude? I can't remember where that was. Yeah, we talked about it.
I can't remember. I don't remember.
It was, don't cry.
I'm leaking again. I knew it was going to happen. It'd get warm.
Where are you leaking from?
My eyes and my nose.
I'm going to put a diaper on you.
Well, that's about to happen too. Listen, I am in a high stress situation here.
I wonder if they have drinking games, Amish people, like spin the churn or something. I don't. I'm sure they get creative.
I don't know that they whoop it up. I think the whole point of being Amish is to be reserved.
They do. They chug some hard cider and then they grab the churn handle and spin around and then they got to.
It's like a dizzy bat.
It's like dizzy bat, except with a churn.
Yeah,
there's something they come up with.
They hang out and polish the silverware. I don't know.
Butter throwing competition or something. I don't know what the Amish drinking game would be.
No games.
Come up with
no fun.
Come up with a New Testament biblical quote or do a shot. I know the Bible. Bible or shot.
Yep. Name that book, and it's all Bible quotes.
Exactly. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, what do you call the Amish dude with his head in his horse's ass?
Crap.
The mechanic.
The mechanic. That's right. I forgot those things.
We can make fun of the Amish because they don't listen.
I know. Hi, how's it going?
Didn't you have an Amish bit on one of your old things, CDs?
Yeah.
Well, it was that those kids were in the car on one spring. I'll find it.
You find it.
It's fantastic.
It's one of my favorite things that's ever happened to us.
Snuff was still here when they called, and it was glorious.
It was right at 6 o'clock too. It was right.
Yes. Well, they're used to getting up at
hammered, ready to party. That kid was awesome.
Yeah, and they were jamming out.
I wish I knew what happened to him.
To JJO. Yeah, but there was a guy that had an Amish Uber for Amish dudes. I don't know. I have to look it up.
So they don't have to drive their buggy?
Exactly correct. I don't know how it take him 3 hours to get there. I don't even know.
I don't know about the Amish, dude.
Yeah, I'm always confused about Amish. I'll just lay it out there. I'm always confused. I hear conflicting stories. I like that their purity. Or the illusion of purity. And then I hear these stories about women not getting real taken care of.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Little churn to butter, you're going to get a timeout. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I always hear these stories. I never know what to think.
Yeah. And
they don't take care of their horses and stuff. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I know.
I'm neutral right now on the Amish. I don't know how.
I am not.
I don't know which way I'm going to go. It's a toss-up.
I don't want to say I'm anti-Amish because that sounds terrible, but I pretty much am. Because I think that I know that. I know that it's nearly impossible if you choose to leave that community. It's so hard and it's awful. And I don't like how the women are treated. I don't like how the animals are treated and what they use them till they cannot be used anymore. And then they throw them in these auction places. And it's a thankless, horrible thing. And sure, there's probably like one or two communities where they're really good to their animals and their women. But come on.
I got to be careful buying a horse on Craigslist. That might be an Amish horse.
That's true.
It's got a few miles on it.
I don't know that the Amish use Craigslist.
Don't you tell me about Craigslist. I mean, you can if you want. I don't care.
Okay.
Hi, how's it going? I'm sorry, what? Yes, I totally agree. Great call. Great point.
Man, I wish they were all like that.
Boom.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not. I. If you want to shop at the Amish store, you do that.
Oh,
I don't.
We're gonna
care.
get.
I do not care.
We're gonna get cream for that one.
Who's gonna cream us? I wish your mom would. Cream
I
me.
like the idea of the Amish situation. I think I'd go insane, but then again, I wouldn't know any better.
Right. Totally. If you what about the idea do you like being in a group that's separate from society or what?
Kind of.
You already are.
I'm kind of a loner anyways. When I'm
Since
not,
when?
When I'm not at the bar.
Since when are you a loner?
No, I always say I was born 100 years too late. I'd love to have been on the canoe with Lewis and Clark. I would have.
Oh, not me.
I would have loved to died of
a dysentery,
strange water disease.
Right.
I got the pox. Just roll him into the river.
I was not born 100 years too late.
No.
There's no way I would have. Yeah.
Which is weird because I hate camping, so that doesn't even make sense.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right,
like, why?
Right. I mean, if there would have been like a Super 8 back in around the bend,
right
there in Montana, that would have been perfect.
And I was gonna say, if you want to be without electricity and stuff, you just go camping, bro.
No, I'm talking about the early stuff, Jeremiah Johnson. I mean,
life is hard.
Good
then.
chance you're going to get scalped, but there good chance you're going to see some things that nobody's ever seen. Back when Gus and Call were riding when they drove the herd up to Montana.
No way, dude.
They said, you got to get out there and ride with the buffalo before the big city lights get turned on.
If there ain't air conditioning, I don't want any part of it.
Well, you like camping.
I do like camping, but I would not want to have lived 100 years ago and try to do the Oregon Trail or anything like that.
I'd like to have been the guys exploring Florida back in 1600.
Just getting eaten by gigantic alligators. Falling through
like
swamps.
20 bears for every trapper. They're hungry as hell. And it's 120 degrees.
Yeah, no, that sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible.
And then, like, everything was so hard. Like, you can't just have a sandwich. You're going to have to go ahead and
have a muskrat sandwich. You got to go catch your sandwich.
Well, maybe they were on a low carb thing. They're like, I don't need bread. I just need muskrat.
Yeah, fish. Just raw fish. Again.
Yep.
You know.
No coleslaw. Just fish. Yeah, it would suck. It would totally suck. I would have given up. Without a doubt.
Coconuts are a natural laxative. Did you know that? And then his tooth was hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Castaway.
I know.
You didn't know. Trust me.
You don't know.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, I'd like to see a Shetland pony to an Amish lady, though.
That's for you. Keys in the lobby, like an autograph.
Your brother's here, dude.
Well, his voice dropped. Holy crap. Hi, how's it going?
Wasn't it not long ago that the Amish were even on TV? Did they have a show on them?
Oh, yeah. There was Breaking Amish.
Yeah.
It was about leaving there. And then there was I think it was a PBS special called Shunned. Yeah.
Oh, let me see here. I got to.
And Amish guy wasn't it like, what was that?
What?
Oh, yeah. Amish.
I think I watched 30 seconds of one time.
I never watched it.
Yeah.
Sleeping with each other?
No, it was more about this. It was a pretty serious show about trying to leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's see what I got
hey,
here.
man, Amish Girls Gone Wild on YouTube. What's happening here? What? Do I want to click on this? Oh.
It's a trap.
Back everyone to a brand new.
Oh, jeez. I better turn that off. Oh, what is it? What's LoJ say here? My parents hired an Amish babysitter when I was younger. She was great with the cooking and the baking, but the washer, dryer, and iron, not so much. She totally melted my favorite purple polyester pants. As a 5-year-old, I was crushed. Sincerely, LoJ. From the office of Peter Egan, greatest American family insurance agent of the year.
Must have been the 70s. There's polyester everywhere.
And you get burned. That's how they started the Great Chicago Fire. They ironed some polyester pants.
Man, that bitch could cook, but she couldn't do clothes.
I dare you to say that to an Amish person. That is so cool.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
Or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
All right, let's talk about being friendly with friends.
Plug my lawnmower thing.
Danger would like to know if there's a store he could go to that would be interested in giving him a free lawnmower.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I said something like that.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. If anybody's selling a lawnmower, I need a riding lawnmower. I thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah.
Can't be a piece of junk.
Is anybody out there that wants to just give me $500?
and a sandwich you don't like the looks of? I'll take that.
Yeah.
If anybody's selling a lawnmower, God, I'm so ready for Radio Tradio.
Dude.
I'm going to play polka and do Radio Tradio on Saturday nights.
That just sounds magical.
I'm going to drift off into retirement in a fog.
In a cloud of number 14 in the ratings. Okay, so friends.
Friends.
The New York Times did a story about friendships and how many people you really need in your life. I love these stories because the truth is you don't need a whole lot of people in your life, which makes it easier to not give an F about so many things.
Oh, this would be a great question on Family Feud if Steve Harvey said, survey 100 people. How many friends does one person need by the time they're 35 years old? Top 6 answers on the board.
I love you, you love me, we're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Don't just throw that word around all willy-nilly, Barney.
Actually, that'd be better in Final Jeopardy. Where say, survey 100 people. The perfect amount of friends by the time you're 35. The perfect amount of friends. What would you say?
I've
hard to keep up.
Well, it depends. There's different levels of friends, right? Like, I mean, overall, I don't know. I'd have a lot, but besties, I have probably I'd say 4 or 5 best friends that.
You would give your password and your information if you got hit by a truck.
Are you planning on running me over?
No, but accidents happen.
I felt like a threat. What about you? How many friends do you got? Oh. Sorry.
Wow. Wow, Miss Nosy Busybody. Maybe it's none of your business. But yes, the answer is 0. Okay, fine. God. How many friends do I have? Now I'll see people at like the 0.10K or something. I'll see on a yearly.
Right.
And then I get drunk and I'm like, we should hang out all the time.
Right.
And then I don't see them till the next year.
Till the next year, yeah. And they're fine with that.
That's exactly right. It's not like they're waiting for me in the parking lot to hang out.
Oh, no.
But it's great to see them. There are people you just instantly have a chemical reaction to.
I agree.
You know you could be great friends.
Right, totally.
And so it's the friend that got away, I guess. Friends, besties?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
That's it. That would drop everything for me.
Yeah.
And bring me a hamburger.
One that they don't like the looks of. All right, so anyway, there was a stat at the end of this whole story. A study in 2018 found that it takes an average of 219 hours.
See, my problem is most of mine are dying off. So
Jesus.
Yeah, there you go.
Out of nowhere. Hey.
Yeah, it's like what happens when you turn, my age.
Yeah. Anyway, it takes an average of 219 hours to become best friends with someone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
The study looked at how long people had to hang out over the course of several months to go from being acquaintances to casual friends, then casual friends to true friends, and true friends to best friends.
Oh.
Took an average of 94 hours for most people to become casual friends, 164 hours for a true friendship to form, and 219 hours before people considered the other person to be a good friend or a best friend. But, obviously everybody's different. Around 5% of people felt like they were close friends after just 5 hours together. Some people never felt close to someone no matter how much time they spent together.
I'm a believer in quality, not quantity.
So how many good friends do you really need in life? Anywhere from 3 to 6 is good.
Yeah. But isn't it nice and comforting knowing what you're going to get when you go out with somebody and you know the ticks and whether they're psychotic or they're going to get, you know what I'm saying?
Totally.
There's something comforting there.
And it's just nice to know it's like if you need a favor or, whatever, a dryer moved into your house or anything like that.
Who?
Like a dryer moved into your house.
Dryer?
You need yes, or like help with something that you have the besties that can come over and help you with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always different categories. There's a bestie I call for when I want to be off the rails, flopping my tits out.
Gee, many Christmas.
There's a bestie I call when it's like, man, I need to solve some problems, right? It's like everybody's got their own strengths. And
who's the boob friend, by the way?
Patty, what up?
Oh, I should have known. Patty, the infamous boob flopper outer. I should have known it was Patty.
Dude, come on now. Last time I went over there, I wasn't even there for 45 seconds. She's like, I gotta take this bra off. I was like, hell yeah, girl. She's my favorite. I love her.
Oh, that's great.
And then there's no clothes allowed in the hot tub. It's wonderful.
You two greet each other when you drive in the driveway. She comes out.
Yeah.
Yep. It's nice.
I love it.
That's pretty funny.
It is funny.
All right.
3 to 6 is good. Each one after that makes less and less of an impact on your well-being. That said, the most important number is 1. People who have at least one good friend tend to be much happier than people who have none.
Right.
Yeah. I know it's hard, too.
Well, you get married, I think, things, the ebb and flow of life,
Yeah.
hard,
And I know that.
And then 2 years go by. It's incredible. I just called Rob out at Rob's Performance Motorsports.
Johnson Creek.
On the way to Florida last week. I'm like, dude, I haven't seen you in a year.
Yeah. I had a 2-hour-long conversation with somebody I haven't hung out with in so long. But it was, we worked together before, so it was nice to reconnect. And
I'm not.
Some of those people you can pick up right where you left off.
I also have to be honest. Full disclosure.
You were trying to get something free from Rob.
Rob's putting a pool in.
I knew it. I knew it.
So I'm like, come on, homie. And I need a discount on that snowmobile this winter. No, just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
No, it is weird. We used to hang out all the time, though. It's one of those things.
Well, yeah. I mean, situations just change.
It doesn't. I don't get depressed. It's just I should do better. But,
right.
It's a two-way street, I guess. Everybody's just busy.
Right, exactly.
And then the great pandemic.
Yeah, that made things weird.
And I don't know if these people still sick. I don't know what's going on. I got the brain cloud going on. I don't know.
Well, and I know that there is
I've got people that still don't go out.
Sure.
A couple of people. They weren't great friends, but acquaintances. They still don't go out.
There is a loneliness epidemic in America.
Sure.
And especially, I guess middle-aged men are having a hard time making friends. So, and that sucks.
Well, don't get.
And even I've talked to somebody. There's like an app that you can use to just to make friends,
I always think you can't invent new friends. It's just, to me, it's just very. It's best friends are naturally best friends. You can't buy your way into friendship. And the people I have the longest relationships with have always been that way.
Yeah.
It's not like we have to be together. I'm coming up. It's a two-way street, and those are the best friends.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just that, like, you got to find a common interest.
Sure.
Or whatever. It's if you are lonely out there, you are not alone in your loneliness. That is for sure. So maybe go out for a beer with that dude at work that asked you to join him or something,
Yeah, I mean, I do like the fact that I've got a few friends like that are complete lunatics. And I know if I go out with them on a Friday night, it's going to be a disaster.
Lance.
And then, but sometimes that's perfect.
Right. Exactly.
And other times I don't want to be within 20 miles of that idiot.
Totally. There's a lot of times I'm all like, nope. I ain't even taking your call. I have things to do today.
Right. Yeah.
You need to clear your schedule for that guy.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, you're in a way, I feel like we're all normal. We're all pretty normal people.
Which is weird.
But don't beat yourself up.
No.
1 is probably closer to normal than you realize.
Right. Well, yeah, it's tough, too, because, like, if you've been burnt before by somebody who's supposed to be your friend, I would imagine that it's hard to trust people after that. I have never had a friend stab me in the back or betray me in my life. But I know people who have had that done where they've, quote unquote, friends have stolen from them or tried to sleep with their husband. I don't know. And that's awful. And that has to make it even harder to have connections later. If people weren't assholes, this would all be easier.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.